Here is a little story I will share with you. One time, I worked with this fella, and what this fella did, what he decided to do. Oh, wait a second. My memory's failing me, but now it's back on track. What it was not a fella at all. It was two women. And what they decided to do, I will share with you right now. They took the lard, or it may have been suet, as some may refer to it, or tallow. And what they decided to do was pure evil. And I'm going to tell you right now, but I'm warning you, it is not for the faint at heart. So please, consider this before proceeding. So what they did was this. They took that their lard and they scooped some out, each one of them, in their wee hands. And true, they may have been witches, but I cannot confirm that. For what they did next was sinister. They took their lard balls with their wee hands, and their hands were so cold it did not even melt the lard as they shaped it in their fingers. Their bony fingers, their bony cold fingers. They took the lard balls and beside them in different bowls, one of them had the sinister, evil, most evil idea. What they did, they had a bowl of cocoa, and the other one had a bowl of cinnamon. And between the two of them, there was a third bowl. And this third bowl was filled with icing sugar, of all things. The bloody icing sugar. Can you believe this? What I'm telling you now. And what they did next was so unbelievable. I don't know if I can even proceed with this story. It's choking me up. I got to get my fidget rattle going to ground myself. Oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit more calm. Yes. So, I feel better. I will proceed and finish up this very most evil story. And what they did next. Oh, it may have scarred me for the rest of my life, but I've got to get it off my chest. Okay. They took those spoonfuls of greasy lard balls and they rolled them in the powders, the different powders, and they made several of them so that they looked like wee chocolates of the truffle kind, the delicate truffle that no one really partakes in too often because they're usually very expensive. I'm talking about the sweet treat truffles, not the mushroom fungus truffle that we also never partake in because it costs more than gold. So, what they did is this. After they rolled them all, they put them on a nice plate. And then One by one, they stacked them there, so it looked like a delicate pile of freshly rolled and made truffles to sample. And then, what they did is the most evil of all. They sat back and waited, and waited. And it was not long before somebody approached the plate. And what they said was perfectly normal. And what they said was this: "Oh, are these for anyone to have? What are they? They look like truffles. Is that what they are? Sitting here all by themselves on this plate? Oh, it looks like you have made many different kinds. Are these extra? Oh, and I can have one?" And what the two women said was this: "Of course, they were extra. So help yourself, my dear friend, my bestest of all friend. Since you were first, you can have one of each kind." Ooh. So, the unsuspecting man popped one into his mouth. Well, let's just put it that way. He left this scene immediately, and he had only consumed one. And really, he did return after some time. And when asked, "What do you think of that tasty treat by the women?" And what did he say? And this is the answer we should all learn the lesson from. He looked right into our eyes, their cold, never-ending, blackened eyes that led right to their frozen hearts. And what he said still resonates with me, and it's probably how I dealt with the trauma all these years. And what he said was this. He said, "Thank you very much. That was one of the best truffles I ever consumed in my entire life." What do you think of that?